There are thousands, millions of gifts that you can buy this Christmas. Have you ever been into a big box store?
I love them.
It's terrifying. But there's probably one gift you haven't thought to buy. Makeup, because don't women buy their own makeup?
Well, our next guest says it's time to rethink. That's sort of a myth. And you need to stuff those stockings with a little bronzer.
Hello.
Here with her favorites for any age and any skin tone, we welcome makeup artist Julie Martin.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, guys.
I love these kind of kits that come out around the holidays because they're just fun and they're festive and they're a way to try a few new things.
Exactly. Agree.
You like this eyeshadow palette.
I do.
So,
So it's going to be this guy right over here.
Hello?
Yeah.
What do we love?
I love it because it's really neutral, as you can see. And it has a mix of shimmer, kind of glitter, shimmer, and matte. So you kind of get everything in one.
Well, sometimes you want a little sparkle, and
right.
other times
and
the
biggest,
matte is very sexy.
Yeah. Wow. Good. Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But the struggle is a lot of times palettes are either all matte or
Totally.
all
And
shimmery.
right. And that's why I love this one, because it's kind of the best of both worlds.
Okay.
The cool thing is too, because it has those shimmer and kind of like, I don't want to say glimmer or glitter, I would say more shimmer, is because it's super on trend right now for holiday too. Everywhere you're seeing how to do like a glitter or shimmer eyeshadow. So it's really on trend
Now
too.
this last color down here, this sort of like reddish one. Okay, I want to know, this would be the one that I'd be the most nervous about trying. Any tips for taking that on?
Yes. I would not put it actually like all over the eye because it might maybe make you look a little tired or a little sick. It's probably not great to do that,
okay.
right?
Good.
If you have green or blue eyes though, and you put that next to it in a small capacity, so like in that crease, right? I would do that in the crease color and gives that instant like flush of color when your eyes are open. It's beautiful.
See, there you go.
And it'll make your green or blue eyes pop.
Like that.
Yeah.
There was a season in my life where I heavily used bronzer.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God, you did.
This so does not
one
surprise
time,
me.
I know, I'm not shocked either.
It can go too heavy sometimes, but for a lot of people, women in particular, bronzer can be a wonderful addition.
It can be, actually. And this is a really, really great bronzer palette. So there's two. There's a larger one, and then there's the small one. The small one is super cool for travel.
I've never heard of a bronzer palette.
I know, you get 8 different colors. So the really cool thing about this too, yes, question.
I'm sorry,
I love that you
incoming
raised your
question
hand.
before you go. I would think if you have one sort of skin tone, like if you're Elizabeth's skin tone, you just find the one bronzer that works and that's it. What's the use of a palette for bronzer?
Right, thank you, good question. In Minnesota, especially where we live, we go through about 4 different colors because our skin tone changes so much throughout the year.
It does. I look so much better in the summer.
Well, yeah, right, me too. So, but the cool thing is with this, you don't need to change it out. You have options. And what I love about it, because I love to use things for different purposes, you can use all of these as eyeshadow as well.
Well, sure. And
they're beautiful.
These little pinky ones, I think, could just go right in the apple of your
Totally,
cheek.
yep, they're great. And that actually, you know how you talked about the red shadow before? This one right here, which looks a little bright.
Right.
That's gorgeous, kind of like worked into the outer crease of your eye.
Oh, good.
It's really, really nice.
I like these. They're so flat. They
I
just
know.
look so cool.
It's super cool.
That's
and they're
very
great,
fun.
great gifts. And anybody can wear it from 13 to 90.
Nice. Okay, you got another palette next.
So now we're going
Palettes,
into the other one.
palettes.
I know. I've been kind of on a palette kick
You're
lately,
really
actually.
palette obsessed.
Yeah,
But they
I
work
know.
well. They work a lot of different uses for one person.
They do. This one is all about illumination. If you watched anything at Fashion Week, any magazine article that you're gonna see everybody with really dewy, luminous skin, and this is how we can achieve
so
it.
this is kind of, we've talked about this, the no makeup look.
Correct,
And that's
yep.
sort of going to do that.
So these are all different highlighters, I would call them.
Yes.
But the cool thing is, again, any skin tone can wear this. So if you're really, really dark, you can still wear it because we can play around with this one, which would act like a highlighter.
Yes.
Right?
Fun.
You could even use these as eyeshadows.
You can use these as eyeshadows, and they're beautiful. And also, they have just the right amount of shimmer without being too shiny. Because sometimes when you get it on there, it can look kind of like shiny, or if you like, take a selfie, which everybody is, and you're on Instagram, it's going to get very shiny in flash photography. So these work really well.
Oh, this is good. And it's called A Book of Illuminating Powders.
Yes, it's called Shine It On and the Baja Bronze.
My goodness gracious.
Really cute.
We end
Yes.
with essential oils. I'm intrigued. Tell me why
here's
this
a
is the
whole
perfect
set.
gift.
And here's a little set. So these are nice, and I just brought these along because I thought, gosh, you know what? I have 3 kids, and when my kids were in elementary school, I was always looking for like the perfect teacher gift.
Oh, yeah.
And this is so nice because the price point's really decent. They're lovely. They all smell amazing. You can use them in a diffuser. You can mix them into body lotions because they have a coconut oil base to them.
Good.
So they're not going to burn you if you put them directly on the skin.
That's good to know. I'm so diffuser obsessed. I have to have a
know, I am
diffuser going
too.
in my house all the time. Okay, so Julie, you've got
Yeah,
a deal.
I do.
On a little makeup bundle. So tell us what it is.
It's kind of a big makeup bundle, right? So it's going to be the large Baja Bronze book, the large Shine It On Illuminating book, and the first eyeshadow palette that I talked about. So typically, if you purchase all 3 together, it's normally $60. Right now, if you use the code Julie40, at measurablедifference.com. They're going to bundle it all, and you get it 40% off. So you get all 3 for $36.
Holy
That's good living right there. That's a nice
Easy.
holiday deal.
I know,
good
and you
through
can
Friday
split it up,
night.
give it to some, through Friday night.
Oh yeah, what a great idea. If you were my mom, you'd get all 3 of them and then put them for
Yeah.
all 3 of us, and then we'd be switching and swapping and
yeah.
you know, whatever.
At Christmas.
That's what happens.
Yeah, right.
Thanks so
Thank
much,
you, Julie.
Julie. Big thanks to Measurable Difference for sponsoring the show.
If you missed that deal that Julie brought with her today, all you've got to do, head to our website, twincitieslive.com. All of the details are right there. Still to come.